Good morning, gardeners. On Monday, we came back off our little weekend away and I saw cucumbers, plenty of cucumbers, but let me show you now what they look like. It's now Thursday, so just getting down here. Let me just show you how many cucumbers there are. Cucumbers absolutely everywhere. Oh, they're not a bad size either. And they're the ones that George had thought were mini munchers. So, right folks, don't forget to label your plants because they're very clearly not mini munchers. Oh, but they're beautiful. They're as sweet and juicy as any cucumber I've ever grown. They're wonderful. If I can find out the variety, I will certainly grow these next year. Look at the colours in the chard. Look at the colours in that. They are so pretty. They would make any flower garden look gorgeous. This peachy coloured one's lovely. First time I've seen that shade. It's absolutely lovely. Let me just step back and have a little look at how the garden's looking. I've got to be a bit careful. We're going away for the night. It's our wedding anniversary today. And we're going away for the night. We both love Thai food, and I said, well, why don't we just book a B&B and we can go, well, this particular place we're going to, we can go there, lovely Thai restaurant, and just stay the night. So that's what we're going to do today. I think I'll spend the day in the garden though, because we can't check in till 3 o'clock and it's not too far away. So we'll have a day in the garden, quick shower, tootle over, check in, lovely Thai meal. This pretty little border here with the flowers and the Swiss chard. It's been such a year for the leaf miner though, such a year. I keep coming out, I keep picking it off. You'd think it would kill the plants, but no. Bone hardy, these things. And it's definitely courgette glut season. Every couple of days I'm picking tons of the things. So I'm making lots and lots of nice pasta sauces at the moment. Even the sunflowers in our garden smile. I was wondering why these sweet peas look as though they're starting to go over quickly. And I came out last night and the bottom of it was covered in great big, fat, 6-inch long slugs. Horrible blooming things. And I'm sure they're chewing all the way through. So when we come back tomorrow, I will have a little look and see what I need to do there. Nicotiana has popped up everywhere on the garden, and that's sort of a, I would say, not a Salceda as much as I have used the compost that I probably sowed some that never came to anything last year. Well, you look at it now. It's come to something this year. It's going to be the year of the tomato. Look at this. I've got so many tomatoes. Oh, let me just stop you there and show you this. Tomato currant. Look at the crop on this. Look at it. It's absolutely dripping with tomatoes. And every day I'm walking down, harvesting a handful off here and one off the over there. Look, there's another one over there. Totally dripping with fruit, and they say they ripen, and that's the beauty, isn't it, of growing your own. You pick it when you want it. I walk down the garden, pick it, toss it in the salad. Doesn't get any fresher than that. Zero food miles. And let's have a little look at the garden from this side, because normally I film from the other side. But isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, edible, productive gardening. My kind of gardening, that. You may have noticed that I have changed how the garden canes are up the garden. Because I've had such an issue with slugs, they ate all the beans. I didn't need as many supports, and they were, to be honest, a bit of a nuisance to try and get under to cut the hedge. So I've made them into little wigwams, and I quite like the look of that. I'll do that next year. Snails, let me talk about snails. They are the size of golf balls this year. That is no exaggeration. I'm coming out on a night time. I can practically hear them chewing. I'm sure they've brought the knives and forks. My poor raggedy hostas. When I came out last night and saw the size of the slugs and the snails on these hostas, I'm surprised I've even got any leaves left. They are the size of boa constrictors, the slugs. Well, maybe not quite, but you know what I mean. Yesterday I had to trim lots of leaves off these little seedlings. They had had the beet leaf miner on them, so I've trimmed loads of leaves off, and my goodness, they've perked up again today. I took my sacrificial Brussels sprout out of there the other day because it was covered, absolutely covered in butterfly eggs and caterpillars. I thought, well, do you know what? Yes, it's lovely to do that, but not if you need your stuff to survive. Look at this hollyhock. Isn't that gorgeous? I've sown some more and they're starting to sprout already. They didn't take very long to sprout at all. They look fantastic. So again, little run around the garden because I do love how it's looking at this time of year. It's 6:30 in the morning. Nobody's up. I can't sleep longer than 6. Wish I could. Can't. Wide awake, raring to go. I've got the itchies to move house again. It won't happen because I couldn't be bothered to pack up, but I've got the itchies to move house. Oh my goodness. Having said that, if I could afford to live in Buxton, I'd move to Buxton. I loved it. Torquay, not so much. No, not Torquay. I'm not really a seaside person, but I could live in Buxton. It was beautiful. The people were absolutely lovely, or certainly the ones that we met. Right, I'm standing in the doorway of the conservatory so you can see exactly what I've got to play with out here. I could start again, you know. I really could. We won't. We talk about this on and off for years, Tony and I, and we don't move, but I could start again. If I had the money, which clearly I don't because I'm an ancient, poor old pensioner. But that's my garden today on the 23rd of July. So I'll just say to you all, you're probably all fast asleep in bed. It's where sensible people are. Let me just swing around here now. That hedge is coming nicely there, isn't it? I'm amazed how quickly that's grown. We are forecast rain at the weekend. So with a bit of luck, everything will get a really good watering. I think that strawberry there might be one of the white ones. When I say white, they're sort of a very pale peachy white. With a bit of luck, well, we'll see. Time will tell. My chilies in there are going berserk. It's covered. See if I can zoom in a bit. Absolutely covered with little green chilies all over. That's going to be stunning when they turn red. And the beans are starting to bean up. Again, I had big fat slugs and snails in there last night. They've all heard about the free all-you-can-eat buffet. Well, they can just tittle off. I'm having none of that malarkey. My poor little pak choi had been eaten to bits again by slugs. I came in last night, big slugs in there. They can flame and tittle off. I've got a little bit of weeding to do, but again, I'll do that when we come back because we're going to have a lovely day away today. And I'll finish off. No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll finish off on the bottom of the garden. Yeah, I'll finish off on there because it's nice and colourful. And even though we love our veg, we do like a bit of colour, don't we? Enjoy your day, folks. Whatever you're doing, stay safe, stay warm.